What's up, girly pops? We are back doing something a little different. We're doing a tier list of things.
Tier list.
Of completely random shit.
Random things.
Specific.
We're all here today.
Yes.
We're all
Completely
here. We're
random.
back.
Gang's all here.
Completely random. Oh, good.
Good. It's just of random things, so you won't know 100% what's going on. But we're starting with Brazil.
Perfect. S tier.
Perfect. S tier. It's been voted the highest in B.
Yeah,
Have we-
B for
oh.
Brazil.
B for Brazil.
B for
Yeah.
Brazil. You know, that
Nice,
tracks.
it's-
I mean, I've never been, so
B tier.
Have we seen the women that come out of Brazil?
I know some people that have
Hot.
been.
S
is-
tier.
They said it was cool, but I haven't been.
Where's
it
that?
a Chinese sidewalk or crosswalk or
It
just
looks-
are we this picture in general? Is it just like this
Looks
picture?
looks like a Chinatown.
Yeah.
I like the vibe.
S
I'm
tier.
giving it, I think it's B.
I think it's C for
I like it.
China.
You're right. B. A bear.
S tier.
Bear.
S tier. Bear.
S tier immediately.
S.
Oh, hold on.
You S tiered everything. Why
Look at
is
that
everything an
face.
S tier?
I was gonna give Bear an
Because
A.
it can be.
Bear an A.
I love bears, but they
Elaborate.
also do. I mean,
Tell us
well,
why
is
an
it-
A.
If it's just bear in general, I mean,
S-
we can't just like. Is it all bears the same? Is one bear better than the other,
It's that
or is
bear.
there one like superior? That
It's this bear
What's
right
other
here.
bears?
S.
I don't know. I think and B for. I mean, B for bear.
We're
No,
just
we can't keep
continuing
playing the
everything.
game. We can't keep playing it that way.
It's like
S
why
for
not?
fair.
It's
S
like
for
are we not being random? I'm gonna go A personally, but
you
You
didn't
know,
elaborate.
I
You
was
just
gonna
said
say
all
that
I need to elaborate on the A of the bear versus
something
all
in
the
me
S's
made me
of A.
feel like we couldn't. You only had so much you could put in each category, but you can put as
Yeah.
much stuff as you want in
Yeah,
each
yeah, it's
category.
unlimited.
Bears are cool, but they're not like the coolest. That's
All
my.
right, I'll give you
Bears
your
are
first
pretty
S,
cool.
Emily. But
Thank
not
you.
everything
I
can
think
be an
it's
S tier.
Cards S tier.
I'm gonna make you start elaborating every S tier.
Regular playing cards are like they're like B tier.
Yeah. They're pretty sturdy.
Sure.
They're always a
S
good
for
pastime.
sturdy.
Yes,
They're fun to throw.
You could do anything.
So
I'm
Yeah.
doing
I'll,
B.
I'll go to B. Yeah.
They're fun to fiddle
Florida.
with.
Ooh,
Now,
no,
if we're
this is
talking a
good one.
Pokemon card, that's S. But playing card,
That
Right.
wasn't a Pokemon card.
I know,
Though. That
I
was
know.
just a
The
card.
state
Regular
of Flo-
degula.
dude, Florida's
state
a
of
straight
Florida.
F,
That's an F
and not
for
even
Florida.
F, not even F for Florida.
Like,
Just F
look,
because
everybody else
Florida's-
agrees.
F because
Yeah,
Florida's
it's
dog
Florida.
shit.
They're fucking nuts there.
Yeah.
Florida's people like going there.
It's hot.
Not me.
I'm gonna go C.
Why do we
I'm gonna
always
go C.
visit?
The only good thing out of
Oh.
Florida is that one little restaurant we went to when we were there. You know what I'm talking about?
I've been.
Oh,
With the coffee.
the cafe.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
The
you're
little
talking
cafe.
about
in Europe.
in
Yeah.
what?
Yerba.
No.
I
Ybor.
Yeah,
I
boy.
would never
there it
live
is.
in.
I don't. I
would
La
never.
Segunda.
Yeah.
That place was
I would never.
good.
I would never live in Florida, but I mean, we all have visited and have mostly enjoyed visiting. So I think it's a C. An
I
F
fucking
location
hate
to me
Florida.
is a location I would never go to ever
Yeah.
and wouldn't
Why is
live
this-
in, wouldn't even visit.
Why is it so hot there?
I'm gonna give it a C.
Don't
By
give
the
me real
equator.
answers.
That's not its fault. Don't blame Florida for being hot. It's by the
There's no
equator.
ness. There's not.
Sorry.
There's, it's not.
Why
It's
is
not.
it so hot
C.
there? Everyone.
It's not good for the pale
We're gonna
people.
C just for La Segunda.
Yeah, Florida's trash.
Ooh, Starbucks.
That's giving nowadays. It's giving C tier.
Florida's mid.
Yeah, I don't really
Starbucks
like
is mid. It's C.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not
C.
great, and we won't get
They're
into
not good.
politics version of it, but we're gonna give it
Well,
a.
I guess
Wait,
according to
there's-
this, is
there's
technically
pol-
mid tier is B. So, but I would.
I'm giving it
Nah,
a
it's
C.
giving C. I would
Yeah,
say it's
I
below.
would-
F.
I would
It's
almost
below.
give it an F.
B's pretty good.
I-
B's pretty
I would almost give it an F too. The only thing good out of there right now is the tomato mozzarella panini, and I say that with my chest. Oh, we lost Hillary.
Yep. You need to make sure your mic's plugged in.
There, it just likes to
There
unclick
she is.
itself. I was saying that I don't give it an F because
Right,
an F
Hillary's
insinuates
mic.
that we're
F
never
tier.
there. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
always falling out.
Yeah, C. I think C is fair. Donald Duck.
F.
F. F.
I'm not
hate
giving
that
you guys.
I hate that guy.
I'm not letting you guys.
Wow.
Lightning's
Lightning's
hot.
S tier. Lightning's
S tier.
S tier for
totally
lightning. That
S tier.
shit's
Yeah.
sick. Sick.
Lightning is
I-
Sick
I will-
lightning.
I want to give it an S, but last
Yeah,
few
be
times it's
correct.
really given me some hassle.
I think
It's
the wind is
really-
giving you hassle though, not lightning.
The lightning also.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know if the lightning
Nah,
didn't strike the
lightning-
tree. Just the
lightning's-
wind knocked the bitch down.
Lightning's
I'm
S
just
tier.
saying.
Yeah, lightning's totally worth it. Lightning is worth the damage and
Thor,
death it causes.
Our two
It's
things
literal.
for bears and lightning.
It's plasma for God's sakes.
S tier, S tier, S
S tier,
tier.
S tier,
Yeah,
S tier,
T-Rex.
S.
No. He got
Rex,
little arms.
T-Rex,
He's like
T-Rex.
A.
No!
Yeah.
Just like Florida.
Hold
Just like
up.
Florida can't help the heat, he can't help his baby
hold
arm.
on, Okay, so why is he? So he is
S.
A
He's the
tier only
apex
because
predator.
Where's he at
He's-
now if he was such an apex predator?
Yeah, he's got a fair point there.
You
can't-
tell me how you
Even an
stand up
apex
with that
predator
freaking-
can't defend themselves against
Sorry, no,
like
he's-
explosions.
he's
Well,
Yeah,
then
got a-
obviously
he's got a
the
point.
explosion is
I
the
can't-
apex and the T-Rex
I
is
can't.
the beta.
Yeah, I can't give S tier respect to something that went extinct. I'm sorry.
Well, good news.
not-
You're not in charge of the mouse. S tier.
Oh
Click it.
no, where's the debate? I need somebody to give me a better debate. Okay, let's see. S
They're
tier.
amazing. Apex predator. Slam
Apex
the S.
predator.
Now,
Very
hold
fast.
on, can
Pretty
I ask-
smart.
If this is A,
We don't know their
what
intelligence.
is what is
Oh,
it-
it's
what
S.
is an- what? Hold on. I'm just theoretically, if this is an A tier dinosaur, what is an S tier dinosaur?
We're
is
not.
not
This is an
hypothetically
S.
an A
This
tier,
is
it's
an
an
S
S
tier
tier.
dinosaur.
I'm asking myself that too because I'm asking Brandon because like, what if is there an S tier dinosaur?
Oh,
Are you
for sure.
insinuating there is no S tier dinosaurs?
Archaeopteryx?
I'm asking like, I'm theoretically if there's not an S tier dinosaur, it's like how
Archaeopteryx
could
is
this?
an S tier dinosaur.
This is an S tier dinosaur.
It's the progenitor to birds, and birds still exist.
I'll give you that. I think Velociraptor would be an S tier as well.
too tiny.
Velociraptor, yeah. As opposed to your prehistoric bird. Come on, what are we talking about?
Archaeopteryx are
S.
big. They're bigger than.
You're saying in that
Velociraptor.
moment. You're saying raptors were small even then.
Raptors are wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Those
like
are
Well,
not
with
like
Velociraptor.
fiction and movies, they're
they're
not
not
like
like
the
Jurassic
movies.
Park raptors. They're like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, if we get a Jurassic Park raptor up here,
That's a
pick up the
different-
Jurassic
yeah.
Park
That's
raptor.
S
That's
tier.
S tier.
Yeah, that's S
That's
Yeah,
S tier.
I agree with
But if-
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. T-Rex is my favorite. It'd be really hard to let this down.
Then
I'm,
don't.
cont-
S.
to me, it has to just
No.
minimum. It's minimum of A. I could see it going to S. I'll leave it to you
Okay,
guys.
so S. If we're talking about
Yeah.
minimums,
All
and
right.
there we are.
I'm a
What is
staunch,
this?
I'm a staunch A.
New
that
York?
looks like New York.
Then
This is New York. This is F for
C.
sure. It smells like shit,
I've-
I
and
wouldn't go.
everything's too
I've
expensive.
I've never been.
Smells like trash there,
But yeah, it's kind of like
and the
C.
traffic's
C.
too much.
It's C leaning F for me,
I would only want a
Yeah.
bagel
Wild.
from there.
but I'm not a big
Yeah,
city
I don't-
person, so
Yeah,
that's
Like,
my
I'm
Giving it a
bias.
flat F.
I will
Sorry
say
to
they
that,
have a
guys.
Louis Vuitton store. That's the whole building is shaped like a suitcase, so that's pretty sick.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
they're known for shopping, but Chicago's
so does
also known
Dubai.
for shopping.
So,
yeah,
F.
I'm not
It's like,
going to
I don't-
Dubai either.
Major
Mhm.
cities are interesting, but it's like
Butterflies
once you've been to one, it's like
S.
I love a butterfly, but here's the thing, right? All you gotta do is rub its wings, and it's down for the count. You take its little powder off its wings, she's gone. She can't
Mhm.
fly.
Are you talking
those
about a
things
moth?
should be extinct, honestly.
That's not a
Well,
butterfly. It's
both-
a butterfly, isn't it?
Well, butterflies and moths
moth-
say they have powder on their wings, so they
Yeah,
can.
but butterflies
Yeah.
you can touch
Butterfly.
a little bit. They'll be okay.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So
he's
you
like,
want to
I-
put
I
them in an
petted when I
A
was a
tier
child.
because they're fragile.
Yeah. Look at
So
what's
our
in
S tier, I was about to
Like,
say,
I'm
I was about to
as
say
They're
our
fragile-
S tier.
Not as fragile
T-Rex.
as a
I like how
dinosaur,
our
apparently.
entire S tier is just forces of nature. Like,
Yeah.
I think butterfly needs
Butterfly,
to
the
join them.
ultimate-
Just our S tier's apex predators and forces of nature. Just
Butterfly's an apex predator.
I would give butterfly an S tier. It's
Yeah.
Butterflies are
What the
S.
fuck is this?
Who
That's
fuck
Olivia
is-
Rodrigo.
I don't know. That's an F.
F.
I don't know
I
who
don't.
that is.
That's an F.
Yeah,
Wait,
she
only
is-
person.
she is
I would
not
say-
popular.
I don't
Lately,
The
know.
only
she's-
person.
She's just not been
B.
giving lately.
I knew
No.
you. I was like, who is this chick?
She's not giving. Let's give her
F.
at least, yeah,
Oh,
that works.
Her,
Best
look at her
Buy.
shirt. Here's my
Okay,
why.
hold on.
You see
We
her
love a
shirt?
Geek Squad.
Her shirt
Matches the F.
matches the color F.
Oh my god.
Oh, so
Mhm.
now we're going. But there's no delineation with any of this. What are we
No.
talking about?
We'll get better. We'll get better.
I'm gonna
Best
go.
Buy.
Best Buy's giving C
Best
tier.
Buy's a C. It's not complete. Dog
Smells
shit,
good in
but
there.
Most
I'm gonna go-
retail
I'm gonna go
stores are
B.
bad.
I'm gonna go
but at
B.
least they've
I'm-
got like fun stuff in there.
Best Buy, I would say, like, until recently was a C, but Best Buy has gone up to at least a B to me, just because they really did actually expand their computer gaming section by a decent margin. Like they, rather than
But-
having like,
Yeah, but they waited
they
until
get-
it was
I think they
popular.
get the downgrade because their staff is still extremely annoying. Like they're still
Mhm.
taught to annoy the fuck out of you.
They got that
This is
person
They are
that sits at the
polite.
door in
You
that
need-
chair,
You need anything?
and they're supposed to be asset
Yo,
protection.
you need anything? I see you look.
Yeah,
I
but-
see you've
okay.
been looking at that for 2 more
But-
minutes. You
okay,
still need
listen,
anything? Hey, bro,
the
you
Best
still need
Buy
something? Like, fuck, leave me
employees,
alone.
though. Hold on, the
Yeah.
Best Buy employees though have out of most stores, they have the most like work ethic in the sense
Oh.
that where they're actually nice and available
They
if
have
you
a-
need them.
Yeah, they have hustle. That's what we'll give them that.
Best
It's
Buy's
like a-
different too. It's just a different type of store. I feel like there's a lot of different places you can go,
There-
and they're all kind of the same. Best Buy is
I
an
feel
electronic
borderline
electronic
harassed every
store.
time I'm in a Best Buy.
No,
Like-
we're saying.
That's
I like-
fair. I'll give you that.
But I
But-
have to also give it like Hillary's saying, like it's the last bastion of electronic store, like
Yeah.
brick and mortar electronic store. It's the last one standing.
Nah, bro, I'm not Micro Center.
Circuit City's gone. Like Staples is basically gone now, or they're basically like not electronics at all.
Staples
like
is not. Staples is
if-
like office.
yeah. Like so, if you need like, yo, I need coaxial cables right the fuck now, you have to go to Best Buy. Or you need some like stereo
Them-
cabling, you're gonna go to Best Buy. Like,
You don't
you're
think
not
like
gonna-
Lowe's has that kind of thing? They're
They
a
might,
hardware
but
store.
Best Buy is like a guarantee to have it. That's my point. Like you may be able to find it at like a Walmart.
I don't think
maybe a
anything's
Lowe's,
guaranteed at Best Buy.
Yeah.
But it
more
is guaranteed. You're
empty.
guaranteed to be annoyed by the employees. So you're wrong there. So
I don't
boom,
think
Company's
so.
they-
still a company. I'll go see. I go there
gonna
because
go-
I'll need to go
I
there.
think it's C.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it
I'll
smells
go
good
there.
in there.
If I had a Micro Center closer to me, I'm going there over Best Buy every time.
Yeah. I was about to say
That's
Micro
true.
Center is still
Yeah.
available,
I
but
would
not.
take a Micro Center. over Best Buy.
Nemo's
closer.
Nemo's dad didn't protect him very well.
Dude,
He
clownfish
did find him though.
are
but he
S.
did
He found
find
him,
him.
but he struggled,
Clownfish,
and he was
apex predators.
This is
our time.
Saint Marlin. This is the actual clownfish.
I'm giving it an A. I'm thinking A.
That's an S tier.
Clown.
I don't know.
Bright
Tell me
orange.
why. Why is it an S tier?
Because it's a cool fish, and they're crazy bright.
Not-
Nemo
And
from
they
the
have
jump.
they
They wouldn't have
a,
been in that predicament.
They have a complementary relationship with sea anemones, and
That is
do.
cool. Yeah.
yeah,
I was gonna
And
say, but they're not
the
the
males
coolest
are
fish.
the
and they can change gender.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't the males the one that like protects the family too, or is that a different type of
Yeah. So
He didn't do a very good job.
I think
The
I
parents
think the
are
way that it
protecting the
works
eggs,
is
yeah.
like the males do watch over the brood of eggs, and then
fish? Yeah.
yeah, which is why
They
they
have to, like,
will
prove
sometimes
themselves.
change to a female if necessary.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah. In the anemone.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's an
I-
A. I'm
I
feeling
would give it
very
A.
A. It's not
It's not.
quite
It's
up
not.
there.
It's not predatory enough for me to be an S.
As we have the butterfly up there.
Yeah, I mean, oh, that's an
Who's
S.
that?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah, Theodore Roosevelt. Teddy's an S. That's a motherfucking
Teddy's
rough rider
Teddy
right
is
there.
S. Like he's one of the few S tier presidents I would be like, yeah, that's S tier president right there. He
Look,
established
it's
the
really
national
divided here.
park system.
Besides
Yeah.
the fact that he's an
Bro,
F.
national parks is fucking
Yeah.
like regardless. I know you may not agree with all of his politics, but for God's sakes, he literally created national parks.
And he was a badass.
Yeah, and he was a badass.
Like
Yeah.
he was like an actual cowboy.
A lunch.
Lunch.
That's S tier.
Like
But
It is
Pack
S
of
tier, but
lunch?
grapes. Those grapes will kill your dogs.
I'm not eating it. It's a lunch to
It's-
go. It's a lunch for
Okay.
work.
But you
Hold
had to
on.
have them
That
from
is
your
just-
house.
But it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
look like it. I
I'm-
didn't make that.
See, now I'm gonna have to go drastic here. I'm gonna have to go F because that is just a loose sandwich with loose grapes in a lunch box. You know that it's
cares?
gonna just be a chaotic mess. Like when you open that thing.
You
Nah,
pick it up.
F.
Yeah.
That's a fucked lunch. Absolutely. Whoever made you that lunch
That's on
fucking hates you.
privilege.
You just
whoever
hate
made
it
you that
because
lunch
you see
fucking
fruit
hates you.
vegetables
That's
in
on
there.
No, I hate
privilege. Yeah, he sees something that's not freaking
sorry.
meats, and he's mad.
I
You
will-
see fruit
I will-
vegetables, he's like, ah.
I'll pack you each a lunch and not into like a sandwich, not in a bag. Grapes
You know
not
what?
in a
And we'll
bag, just
enjoy it
loose.
because we are grateful like that.
We'll see. I
It is
guarantee you
good
not.
all the time.
it's like
That's
a
A.
it's like a
That's
B
like a-
for
that's like
me.
a
it's
B,
food.
yeah.
Food's good, but
Yeah, I'm with
sandwiches
you.
like lunch sandwiches in a bag always mess with me because if you have any sort of condiment, like it's instantly soggy,
soggy.
by
I
noon.
like
Yeah,
it
they
with
got
mayonnaise
tomatoes
on
on
it.
there
And,
too.
Yeah, so
Got
those tomatoes,
tomatoes.
they've leaked
this
into
one
that
especially-
bread.
I like it
Honestly,
with
into
mayonnaise.
that entire
that's
box.
sitting
That's my
there.
Oh,
point.
that
Like all
too,
that tomato
yeah,
juice and
that
shit
too.
is inside that box.
Yeah, that's all good.
Mm.
I was
No
gonna say I
bags.
like it with mayonnaise, and then you eat it later.
Mayonnaise inside the lunchbox.
I
C.
think
C.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
S
F.
tier.
Well, he did
Not
some
on a
good
save.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's
I
a-
mean, he
yeah, he's
abolished
Have you
slavery.
seen his hats?
We'll give him an A.
Okay. All right.
Hot Wheels.
That's
Right?
not a Hot Wheel.
That's not a
I
Hot
think
wheel.
that's a
That's
remote
a
control car.
remote
RC
control car.
I mean,
Yeah.
They're fine.
Oh.
I mean, they're fine.
RC cars get.
See.
I mean, maybe the tech's changed, but any RC car that I used to have, I like the range of usefulness was always so shit that I hated them.
I will say that looks like a Traxxas Stampede or Bandit of some sort. So that's actually a high. Looks to be like a high-end RC of some sort, and those
Alright,
are
well,
fucking
just because of that, I
metal
want
as
to give
fuck.
it an F.
Because it's high end.
Yeah.
No, just because Cody knows exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's giving. It's giving F because boring.
F?
I would give it B.
F.
It's somewhat. It's RC cars can be cool, but there are a lot of. I mean, kiddie ones are shit.
Okay,
That's true.
so C.
I would give,
C
I
then.
would give it B.
It's just like Starbucks. It's fine, but then
Hmm.
there's some stuff that's shit.
Okay. Sometimes good, sometimes shit. C.
Sometimes good, sometimes shit.
Beauty
That's
pie.
PewDiePie. S tier, S tier, S tier. Have
God.
you
Oh.
seen
Look at
Bjorn?
this.
Have you
Look at
seen
the-
Bjorn?
It's
Okay,
F.
but that's
And
why
that's
he's
yeah,
doing
that's
Well, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
That's
This
F
is
for
we're
me.
rating PewDiePie, not his child. He's
Yeah.
B. He's
Yeah.
retired.
PewDiePie
He's
had
living his
he
best
made
life.
his
Let him live his
child.
best life. Yeah, I'm not going to give him credit for making a child.
I am.
If,
Good
if
work.
his son shows up
There's
here,
a
then
really-
I'll review it. But
There's a really
No.
big,
I think he's
hard
great.
stance here. A lot of people are unsure about
Well,
this.
yeah, it's dead. It's dead center pretty much
That's-
across the board.
that's
I like
it's
PewDiePie.
pretty well.
It's an
decent
F for
split.
me. I really don't care for him.
I
You know, he's
don't
done
have
with
anything
a lot
against him.
of controversial
But I don't. But to be
things.
fair, I don't like. I
Did he?
don't really watch his content.
Yeah,
I don't really
he
watch his
did.
content.
He did
Never really
quite a few
did.
things to
And
get
I
in
don't know him
trouble.
personally, so it's just like, I just have no interest.
I think
Well,
he's
you get a-
entertaining, and I think that's what he does for a living is entertain.
I'll tell you one
Anything I've seen,
second.
I found incredibly unentertaining. But that's just me.
Okay, so do you know what is the site where you can pay people to do stuff?
Cameo.
Fiverr.
I think it was Fiverr. I don't know. But he went on there and had a lot of people do stuff. But one of the things he did was pay a bunch of guys online to hold up signs that said,
That said the N word and shit, didn't it?
no, that might have been a different time.
No, he did that too.
No, he did do that, but I'm trying to think of the one specifically. I don't know if you can still find it, but he didn't think they would do it. But basically, it said something about like hating Jews or something.
Oh, it's like Hitler's shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, something crazy. And he didn't
Wild.
expect them to do it, and he recorded it, and he got in all kinds of trouble. I don't know. He's done a lot of stuff that people do not like, but he is still one of the biggest, besides Mr. Beast now on YouTube. So
Yeah,
he's
I'm
kind of
gonna
mid-range.
give
He
him
doesn't really
I would
do
say
stuff like
B or
that anymore.
C. He's mostly retired now, so it's like
Yeah, he's
I
just
didn't even. I didn't consume a lot of his content either, so I'm really not.
An F for me.
I don't hate him, but I see
It
like
was-
more vlogs from him lately, like him and his wife. So I'm like, it don't bother me.
I would agree on the F, but the controversies make it a C. So
I figured. I was like, he'll like it more. Ferris wheel?
F.
Just the Ferris wheel? You don't? Oh yeah. Well, you're not gonna like that.
you don't like
Yeah.
heights.
Yeah. F.
You know, they're not my favorite thing either. I
F
don't really
because
care to
heights.
go get on one.
I mean, it's not terrible. F is
And
for
at least,
terrible
and
things.
at least like that is
but
terrible.
it's
Because at least a roller coaster, you're like risking the height for the reward of like a thrill of speed
Adrenaline,
or
the adrenaline jump,
velocity.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
all the risk, no reward.
It's slowly
it's
going up and slowly
just-
coming down. Yeah,
it's just slow height.
it's B or C to me. I mean, they're fine. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to go on one, but I'm also my mindset for this is F is terrible things. Like I actively dislike this thing. C's
Yeah.
and B is like in that territory of like not great, but I'm also like not super big fan of it. So I don't know. C for me.
Yeah, I'm
Personally.
gonna put it in a C, but I also agree that this is one of those things where it's like it's not really all that exciting being on, and there's no real reward for it. Like you said, like
Yeah,
a roller coaster is an actual like thing.
you go on the Ferris wheel with your partner for for a romantic reason or another. Just be like, oh, let's look at the views. Like it gives
then
you
they
a view.
stop
That's
it.
what it's for.
They
Yeah,
always do that, and then I'm like, all right, nah, none of this shit.
if it's
going.
the small carnival ones, yeah, definitely. But like the bigger fans, like the really big ones, they're like in cities. Like the one that was like out by us for a little while by the river. That is really nice. That was like really cool, like gigantic like cars and stuff, and you got like a really high view of the skyline. That was relatively cool. But yeah, like a little Ferris wheel from a little corner carnival. Nah,
I'd probably avoid it. I'm gonna give it a C.
yeah, see, yeah.
Simpsons. Not really my thing.
Hey, I mean,
I never really
not
watched
my
it.
thing, but it is one of those longest running cartoon comedies. I think it is the longest running cartoon comedy in history. So it's like
It's got that like dumb, funny thing going on that was really popular. It was like dumb stuff that happens all the time. Kind of like American Dad and Family Guy.
Yeah, it's like, well, Simpsons. The joke is Simpsons did it first. Like,
yeah. Well, they also predict everything, right? Isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, that's the kind of also the joke is that they just kind of predict everything that's going to happen.
I'm giving Simpsons a C in my book.
What? No, it's like I don't even know I'm that big of a fan of Simpsons, but I mean, for God's sakes, it's the Simpsons. They kind of the predecessors. They made and kind of inspired like Family Guy, American Dad, South Park. Like all these guys were inspired by the Simpsons creators. Like.
I
think if I'm choosing between The Simpsons and Family Guy, though, I feel like I'm always choosing Family Guy.
Yeah, but he's just saying that they like inspired those shows to.
Yeah,
become
I mean, I understand that, but I just think
shows, yeah,
prefer Family Guy.
Like, would those shows
I think I would take
exist
American Dad over
without The
both of them,
Simpsons?
but
Would the shows exist without The Simpsons? Is the question.
probably not
in
the
some
same,
way,
no.
shape, or form. Probably,
and also maybe not entirely. I don't know. I think they would probably exist in some form or fashion, but they would not be what they are.
Somebody's going to come up with the idea to do it eventually.
We'll put them in the B.
I would say it's at least.
Minecraft. He's got an A in my book.
It's an A in my book too.
It's like a B for me. It's entertaining.
Look at this. Look, people
it
love
is entertaining.
Whoever did this here,
so as a child,
all children.
That's
it's all
2,900 children.
It's all children.
Hey, you know.
I think it's entertaining, but it doesn't hold me for very long.
I love Minecraft. There's so much to it. If you gotta dig, you gotta learn about it.
Yeah, you have to mine.
Exactly that you have to mine.
I gotta
but
say,
you don't.
I don't.
It with Minecraft.
I don't
you
yearn
also
for
don't.
the mines, so.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I have to give respect. I mean, it's one of the best-selling games in history. For God, I mean,
there's also other stuff in the game that you can do. It's not just
it's
the standard game anymore.
I would say it's a minimum has to be an A, and I don't even play the game that much. Yeah, and that's outside of like it is always it is a game that I can always like. It will always be fun. If somebody's like, "You want to play Minecraft?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. Fuck it. It's always fun." Yeah,
it's always readily available. It's just always there.
So it's gotta be like Scrabble
digital
or
Legos.
Letters F.
Word.
I'm good.
Scrabble.
I like Scrabble.
B. I'll play it. I like it in passing, like on my phone.
I can. It is. It's not even in the top 5 games I would pick last out of the pile of board games.
I like Scrabble.
It's like Scrabble's.
It's a good mind game. It's like a good passing, I think, if like it's a fun game. But I'm not seeking it out.
That kills it is like the luck base of it, because you have to.
You get random letters. And
you're only pulling from a random pile, so it's.
We played. Wasn't it Scrabble on our phones, or was it Wordle?
Wordle.
That was Wordle.
Yeah, I liked Wordle. I like Wordle more.
I have a Scrabble board that has the rotating board, so you can it has a Lazy Susan that it's built on, so you can spin
that's
it.
really cool.
So that was really sick. I don't know. I love Scrabble growing up.
I thought you were gonna say rotisserie board. I was like,
a rotisserie chicken. Yes,
that's what I was thinking. A little rotisserie.
It's probably an A or a B for me, but.
Ooh, I'm sitting in my C territory.
I'm thinking C. Yeah, that's.
He said, wow.
I think you're glancing at it with some nostalgia goggles. I'll give you that. It's like,
I think for me, I'm just not smart enough to be. I can't think on a whim like that.
She said, "I don't have brain.
I don't have the brain for that."
No.
It's fun. I'm just not very good at it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't seek it out. I'm seeing it. Kitty, Apex Predator.
S.
That's an S for me.
S tier.
I love kitten.
A.
I'm giving cat an A.
Cats love you.
I know, and I love cats, but.
Then what's your problem?
You love cats, but it's not an S.
It's not an S, because the maintenance of cats is slightly worse.
Less than
opinion.
A dog.
No.
Yeah, in terms of the fact that my dog can have an accident in my home and it doesn't ruin it ever.
That's fair. That's fair. I cannot argue with you on that one.
Cats
That's
pee
true.
on something, you better throw it away.
Yeah.
You better throw it away.
That's very true.
That's the only thing dragging it off top tier.
That's
the
true.
cat. Yeah, I would say the dealing with cats
That's
like
been
that
my
kind
only
of deal.
hesitation.
You
with
know
ever
when a
owning
cat
cats.
lives somewhere
Exactly.
most of the time. Yeah,
Very
you
true.
can with dogs too, but like with a cat, if you don't maintain that stuff, you know the cat's there.
But
you don't even have to be in the room, and you know
a dog lives there based on more like physical interaction with it when you walk into the house or you hear it. Like cat is like a ninja. Like you sense it before you see it.
You smell it.
You smell it, and yeah, it's just not great.
Some people like obviously do a really good job. Like you just take care of your house, you don't have that problem.
Sure.
Yeah, and there's like ways to prevent cats from spraying and stuff like that too. But
certain breeds too.
Fixing them, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what I thought you said. Mixing them with
Mixing them.
Yeah, I mean, fixing them still doesn't even completely fix the issue, but
a flashlight. I don't know.
I mean, it's a. I don't know.
It's so useful.
It is crazy.
It's a useful item.
It is a useful item.
How often? Yeah, I mean, I use my flashlight.
Fair. How often do you have to use it? But when you think about it, it's good to have one in every home.
I mean, it's got to be A.
I use it pretty frequently.
I would say it's at least an A.
Yeah, at least A. Yeah. It's like flashlights are fantastic tools. Yeah, I mean, it beats the hell out of fucking walking around with a candlestick. What are we fucking?
We also have our phones now too.
Sometimes I like.
And our phones have flashlights. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. I was saying now you have. Yeah. Okay. We'll just use it. Balloon.
That's
gotta give us. That's like a C.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like a C. Staticky as shit. Loud as hell when they pop. Hard as hell to blow up and tie.
You got beef with balloons?
Just rubber.
Yeah.
Really.
There's one trapped in my closet right now.
Is it the one that scares you?
Yeah, the one that flies across my ceiling into the fan. Beef.
Bright red balloon.
I mean, he's still kicking though. He's been alive and full of helium since March. So
that's crazy. Balloons last forever. We'll give him a C for being terrifying.
Tree.
So
that's got to be an S tier because without trees we wouldn't have oxygen.
Yeah, trees
it's got to be an S tier. We have to respect the green.
Yeah,
gotta respect it.
Trees are fire.
Teddy wood.
Phone or iPhone?
Phone.
Phones are honestly they're probably honestly C tier.
Yeah,
they're so great. They are excellent, but the damage they do.
I for sure have
probably outweighs it. Like
I have a deformed pinky and also a hump in my neck from my phone.
Are we?
Sheer fact.
Emily's over here looking like Schmeagol.
My pinkies have dibs in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sheer fact that social media and TikTok exists.
She's scrolling TikTok like my precious.
Yeah. They were designed to be a great thing, but they have gotten a bit out of hand.
They have turned us into a bunch of mind-melting.
I mean, my screen time is insane.
The only reason it's not an F is because of the
By the way, like and subscribe this YouTube channel on your smartphone
while you're watching
on
your fucking iPhone.
I'll put up a little button.
Yeah.
I'll let him do that.
But please use this as a reminder to go touch grass.
That's a courgette. What is it? Courgette. What is it called?
Cucumber?
No, there's something else. There's another different language word for it.
A busy weekend is what it looks like.
It's waxy.
Is it you talking about like what they call it in the UK?
Yeah.
Courgette, something like that.
Courgette.
Courgette.
Were we just talking about that?
Yeah, we just saw that.
That's a courgette.
We were just talking about that.
Cucumbers are S tier.
Cucumber.
No, they're not.
Cucumbers
are definitely a C tier.
Hey, aren't you the person who likes fucking pickles?
They're pickled. They're
You
pickles.
can't get there.
That's completely fine. I could live a life without a pickle.
No, we can't.
He said, "Wait a minute."
I like pickles, but I could live life without a pickle.
Really?
I could not. I could not. It's S tier.
Okay, so we've got a C and an S.
I would say C because when they're not pickled, they're just nasty.
I'm gonna go B.
I don't like cucumbers or pickles really. So I could throw the whole vegetable out the door.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go B because they are very useful in my profession. So I
don't like
I
that.
have.
But this is a good time to talk about your OnlyFans.
Nast.
Please subscribe to my OnlyFans.
You really about to throw a C in there, huh?
It's a C.
You saw me do it.
Yeah.
all right.
We can meet in the middle at a B.
B. How about a B?
That's sure.
Yeah, don't get so mad about it.
Hold on. If this is a B, then pickles can go definitely. Pickles are definitely up into at A to S for sure. We will give you that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Submit vote.
But like
Submit vote.
A fucking like plastic pool, dude. That's F.
Walmart pool.
That's F tier.
That's a C.
I can smell that from here.
Exactly.
You know, like when you accidentally bump into the wall,
when
and
I
the water
think about
goes
the
out.
dead grass
like,
patch
boom.
underneath that, it's an F tier.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
And
the fucking plastic ladders trying to get into it.
Memories,
it's the dead circular grass patch, and then in the trailer park, and then the pool next to it from where they moved it from last year.
Oh my god.
They killed the grass in one spot and then did not put it back in the same spot.
And now it's closer to their car that's up on cinder blocks. Like, dude, it's F.
It's trashy.
F. I love how you can just skip it altogether.
The struggle pool. The struggle pool.
The struggle pool. Italy. Haven't been.
Italy. The only reason I knew is because of the colors.
Wow.
A tier.
I failed maps.
It's probably
Italy.
It's probably
That's gotta
S
be
or
A,
but I haven't been, so.
Yeah.
It's gotta be A.
I haven't been, but it's gotta be banging.
I'm assuming it's an S, but we'll slip it to A. Yeah, because I don't know.
I was gonna say
sure.
at least A or B. It's like I'm content with A. It's like
A,
I plan on visiting. I'm sure it will be amazing. It's a beautiful country. I'm excited to go.
You can come back and do an S.
Got Venice. It's where Da Vinci was from. Like.
Rome.
I know. That's what.
Rome's there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's it's like that's why it's like even without going, Snake. Child slide. With no child, that's the key. So that's at least a C. If there's a child on it, it's an F, but no child.
I was about to say, does that insinuate that there's a child nearby?
That ain't a it's not a like a play school one, so it's mid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need the red and yellow one. Those are a little bit taller. They're a little sturdier.
Giving F.
It's giving F just because.
I don't like it in my vicinity.
Nope.
That is a plastic child slide.
Woody and Buzz.
This is gonna be controversial, but I'm not a
This
huge
is also
Toy Story
giving
fan.
F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Me neither.
I would give it a C just because I would watch it if it was on, but I don't really like.
Oh yeah. Yep. Same.
I don't really like Toy Story.
This has got to be a B. Come on.
I don't like Toy
I
Story
only like
either.
Little Bo Peep.
I do like Bo Peep as well. I was just thinking that. I don't really care for Toy Story.
I think the only thing I remembered liking about Toy Story was all of Sid's little fucked up freaks.
Yeah, which are the best things in the whole movie.
Yeah.
I think that they really just abuse the little slinky dog way too much.
And the fact that they could not animate a real human person for like the first 3 movies. Go back and watch. Anybody that's an actual human being, they don't look right. They didn't know how
just like AI.
They couldn't figure it out.
I'm not a big fan of Woody or Buzz.
No, they're both rude.
I mean, it deserves some praise because this is the like birth of Pixar.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Huge.
I understand the concept of Toy Story.
Without
my favorite thing
Toy
about
Story, you probably don't get the Disney acquisition. You probably don't get the like Nemo and
all the
Frozen and
modern
Tangled
animation,
and
like computer animated.
But I understand
Coco.
giving these things props, even though they're like the
Moana,
the reason for everything else. But I also hate that.
But
those
this is
things are not
just
great.
Woody and Buzz.
I know,
just-
but
I think
that's
it's-
Toy Story as a whole.
At the very least, just from the nostalgia of like it being like the predecessor to all, it's like why it belongs in at least B with the Simpsons. Like that even if I'm not because I'm not even that big of a fan of Toy Story either. But I also have them being like for all the things this story like created and helped get the company that made all the movies I really really love to make. Because if Toy Story failed, Pixar would have gone out of business. Like,
right, but that's just
you know
it.
what?
That's
maybe that's actually for the best.
Some of the recent stuff, yeah, that's probably true. But
maybe the giant Disney conglomerate didn't need to be this big.
I think it's the second movie where he's like cleaning Woody up and painting over his boot and stuff. That's my favorite thing of the whole Toy Story thing. That's how I knew my brain was a little different.
He's like,
you clean
that cowboy.
His eyes with a Q-tip, and then he paints over his boot.
Yeah.
Oh my!
He like sews up his arm and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so satisfying. Anyways, that's a C tier for me.
Okay.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing's S.
Guys, you already know that's an S tier for me. I have thousands of
biased.
hours into this
It's
game.
an S tier.
Yes. It's also nostalgic. There's a bunch of Animal Crossing games.
Yeah. Well, this one looks like specifically New Horizons.
It is New Horizons.
But
I don't know who all played. Did you play, Cody?
No.
I
No?
did.
So
I know
B.
a lot of us
Spirit.
played during
COVID.
COVID. Like a ton of us did. I thought maybe you were on there.
Nah, never. I never picked it up.
So good. Look, it's kind of crazy how it's like F is beating it out. This definitely must be
crazy.
younger people.
They suck. It's S.
I'm S tiering it. What is this?
The good old CRT
TV?
TV. That's an S tier.
For what?
Cause you plug your fucking Super Nintendo into it, or Genesis, or your N64.
Is it an S tier for nostalgia?
Well, I mean, sure.
Yeah, no. From sheer nostalgia, it's got to be a B or C because, analytically speaking, it's a shit. It's a piece of shit TV. But nostalgia-wise, yeah, B or C. It's like, but it's. I mean, S tier it cannot be. It's not. It's an analog TV. It's not a good. It's not a good TV. It's just not. But for nostalgia reasons, yeah. The picture makes it look cool, but yeah, analog TVs, I mean, suck. That's why they aren't made anymore. That's why they're gone.
Well, you can find me with my CRT and a PS1 plugged into it playing Final Fantasy VIII.
I'm here for it.
I'll see y'all later.
I'm gonna say B. Yeah, B. It's
B tier.
I love them. They remind me of my childhood, but we've moved on.
Animal.
Bear?
Just a teddy bear.
Stuffed teddy bear.
Now, do we put the teddy bear with the actual bear?
No,
it's not
he's not that good.
No, it's not as cool as the actual bear.
Teddy bear is
he
like a
can't
C.
be.
Yeah, I would say like a C, like a B or a C.
We love our
Yeah,
C.
B
We
or
like that
C.
middle ground.
It's kind of generic.
Yeah, whatever to the teddy bear. Arcade?
What is this? Arcade S.
Arcades are like A for me, maybe B.
This is expensive too.
A or B, yeah. It's like I think
fun for a short period of time.
If it's just an arcade, B. If it's an arcade with a bar arcade, I'll give it an A. So at least I can enjoy my adultness at this bar. But if I'm at if I'm at a Chuck E. Cheese arcade, I'm gonna look like a weirdo. So I have to do the bar arcade.
Like, it's fun, but like the cost per hour just is way inflated.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's just bars in general.
It's fun to do for a little bit to go to an arcade, but
a B.
From the day to day, I'd rather play games
be at
at
least
home.
Do it,
yeah,
it's not the top.
True. Yeah, it's got to be a rug.
A rug.
I would put it in C only because sometimes rugs are nice and fluffy. If we're going off specifically this rug, this thing's ugly.
Yeah, it's
but it looks nice in the room.
Rugs are also expensive right now.
They've always been expensive.
Always expensive.
Sometimes
but I like
tie
it.
a room together though.
It looks good in a room. It's good when especially if you have hardwood like this and then you have a rug in one spot, you can walk around. It's comfy.
Yeah.
It's like, but that rug in particular, it's like I'm gonna go.
That rug's just.
Yeah, it's a C. It's not great. I mean, I'm sure it functions fine as a rug. It's just not my aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I like a nice rug, but it's just not my aesthetic. It's not. It doesn't look like a comfy, fuzzy rug. It's like a classic age rug. It's not.
It is interesting. It's like random stuff, as in is it specifically just that rug or rugs?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the photos we are shown. That's what I have to judge. It's like, but it's Arizona. Okay.
I was like,
that's Arizona.
Okay.
That's an F. Look at this.
That's not New Mexico, is it?
No, it is not New Mexico. That's they're similarly shaped Arizona flag.
You are roboting.
Huh?
Yeah, you sound like a robot.
You do.
Oh, I do.
I
don't know what's happening.
All robots?
Yeah, everyone's doing it.
The Discord?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a little better.
Oh, you're back.
Are we back? Server?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're back.
Also, that is Arizona, indeed.
It is Arizona.
It is. It is
cut
Arizona.
that out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Arizona. I don't know shit about it, but everybody else is voting to death.
It's hot there.
It's hot. It's a desert. Dry.
It's got meth, so that's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Nice bonus. It's got meth.
Possible C tier.
Got, got the Cardinals.
Mhm.
So we're down one
The
again.
Phoenix Suns.
Mhm.
It's like that's
man.
got Albuquerque, so you can go around like
Isn't
go around
Albuquerque
pretend
in
you're
New
Walter White.
Mexico?
You
Oh, that
know,
is New
You do
Mexico.
that.
Yeah, never mind.
I went to
Yeah.
Arizona one time,
What
and I
the hell
can't
is
remember
what the
anything
hell
about
is
it.
in Arizona? That is Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It's
What the hell is in
Phoenix.
Arizona?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. That's it.
Yeah.
And then it's a desert.
Yeah.
It's
It's
slowly
kind of.
going
I
to
don't know.
F.
I don't know.
F,
I've
F,
never
F,
been, so
F.
I don't want to judge it too harshly. But on the
I'm
surface,
I've
trying
been,
to-
and I
it's
don't
pretty
remember
low.
shit about it. F.
I've never been, but I have no interest in going because I'm
All
just
that
like
sticks in my head was that it was
I
hot.
am. Yeah, I'm desperately trying to give it
Face the hot
something,
places.
but I'm like, come on, guys. I'm like, what?
I'm feeling C, but because I don't want to give it.
Yeah, it's like I would give it C, but I mean, I'm trying to think of reasons to give it C, and I can't think of any.
So it's
Yeah.
going to F.
Like
F. I went, and it
Ooh,
was hot.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, probably a B, or maybe
You never
A.
even watched it, have you?
It's certain
I've watched
seasons.
I've watched some of it, but it's
It's a
fine.
solid
It's
A
I
for
good.
me because
really,
I
I
Yeah.
enjoyed
really
it.
enjoyed it. I don't know if I want to give it
Yeah.
a full S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to S.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's-
I
it's
think
probably an
it's
A
it's
for me.
I think it's entertaining, but it gets to a point where like, and that's could just be me. It loses me for a second, and then I have to get back into it.
Yeah.
Well, there was one season that wasn't very strong, so I think
True.
that doesn't
Yeah.
help. So we'll give it an A. It's a good show.
I think
Good
you know what.
Yeah, we'll go-
Honestly, I think it'd be an S if it wasn't so popular. Like
Yeah, fair.
that's an S.
Axolotl.
Axolotls are
I would
S.
say A tier.
What?
Yeah, they're stressed all the time.
Oh
They're
my
sick all the
god!
time.
Axolotls are S's.
I agree that they're
They're
great,
stressed beings.
but they
are. Yeah, but
they're
think of it
very
this way.
stressed, which
They might
causes
be
them to be
stressed
sick all the
and
time,
sick
which
all the
causes
time.
them to be hard to keep
Yes,
healthy.
But
But
I
listen,
don't
they
know.
can
It's
regrow
if it-
every limb.
but who?
Yeah, but they
here-
shouldn't
including
have
their brain.
to.
But who
She
here
can't survive
owns
in
one?
nature.
I owned one.
Oh, you did.
You're the only one here that has to own one because they can't survive in their own natural environment anymore.
Well, so they're super cool.
They can survive in their own
They're
natural
like
environment.
they're like the only thing that stays permanently in its tadpole state, which is really cool scientifically. Every cell in their body is a stem cell, so it's super important for stem cell research and possible future medical advancements. So axolotls are S tier, man.
I don't
taking
disagree
anything other
with
than
you.
an S.
I don't disagree with you that they're amazing. I don't disagree. I just think that they shouldn't have to regenerate all the time because they're so stressed all the time. They have to lose their limbs and regrow them. That's sad.
I mean,
they don't
Why are they so
have
stressed about?
They don't have to. They just do in some cases.
What are they so
sometimes
stressed about?
They be anxious, don't they?
For what?
It's okay to be anxious occasionally. I mean, think a lot of anxious people I know would really appreciate being able to just regenerate shit. If they
I would
just got too
understand
stressed.
if I was an
But
A tier over an S because I'm stressed all the
minimum
time.
A. It's a minimum of A to me. I can understand S. It's like a minimum of A for sure,
Yeah.
but it's like
I think
S
the only
is also
other
very
thing for
true.
me that I also enjoys is that they actually have like a fun mythological history background about how like axolotls were actually like was a god at one point, which is why he's able to regrow all of his limbs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's also
The
pretty cool.
Aztecs worshipped
You can
them
S tier
as
him. I wouldn't
gods. That's
disagree.
an
I
S.
wouldn't argue.
I said it's fine if you want to, but remember they stress.
They stress.
Ooh,
Justin Biebs,
not
that's an
fun.
F tier.
Look at that.
The worst. Go ahead and just skip. Go ahead and F tier, move on. Don't even think about it. That's another one. She's also the worst. F. The bald eagle.
That's an S tier.
Hold on. What sound does the bald eagle make?
Go ahead, Hillary. Go ahead, tell us.
Go on now. One more time. That didn't pick up.
Did it go?
No, I don't think so. It keeps cutting you off for being too loud. There you go. That one went.
It can't cut out because that's too much freedom for the mic to pick up.
I forgot. When did we talk about that?
When we played a game.
I think
It was
it's
an eagle.
on the channel. You could
And you
call
said,
it.
"Cook."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, is that how they sound?"
Yeah, he's an S tier.
Yeah.
Freedom
for sure.
Reign, maybe.
God damn.
He's a
God damn.
predator. Oh, we finally got in 2 rows of S.
Baseball.
All right,
is-
baseball C
Baseball.
It's
at
a
C at
for
best.
me. I could
It's
be
the worst
persuaded into F.
It's the worst. It's the worst American sport for sure. It is
It's
the
literally
most
the
boring.
American pastime, though.
Yeah, but it blows.
It's the most boring. It's the most boring American pastime we got. Fucking any other American pastime, whether it be fucking having conniption fits over taxes, is a more entertaining thing than baseball. It's like
boring, even for somebody who played.
yeah, and it's like I will say it has gotten better since they updated. Like they've made the rules, like they add the pitch clock and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's still just slow, boring. They need to just fucking embrace the technology. It's so stuck in tradition that it's annoying. Like there's no need for umpires when we literally have the hit box computer can tell you exactly where the ball goes. There's no longer a need for the umpire.
It'd just be like taking refs.
They're wrong so many times.
Yeah, they can decide a game, but so do refs in football and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I played a lot of sports, including baseball, and baseball is the only thing I ever quit because it was so terribly boring.
We definitely have a little bit of PTSD.
I spent multiple innings just in a fucking outfield doing nothing.
You were also a child.
Doesn't change.
Children aren't normally hitting to the outfield.
You know what? You weren't having a lot of fun. Playing in the dirt. There's no ball for you to catch.
Yeah, it was.
I like a baseball game because I like a nachos and cheese.
Yeah, it's more the season.
The fact that you have to supplement the game with something else, it probably speaks more to why it's not very good.
The game gets way better when you're drunk. I will admit that. That is true. Like you drink about 6 beers, the game gets infinitely better. But yeah, no.
Baseball is generally a pretty boring sport.
It's C.
Okay, we'll C tier this one.
Yeah.
Like and also, I have never gone to a baseball game that I paid for a ticket for.
That's fair. Or you haven't paid. I always pay like a $5 ticket.
I have.
Yeah, I've never paid for my own seat at a baseball game.
Yeah. It's a cool concept, but it is. I get what you're saying. It can be kind of boring.
Yeah. It's like there's a reason why our local team gives out tickets like they're fucking candy. Like that.
Oh yeah.
Like every company around there is just like, oh yeah, we're giving out free tickets. I'm like, yeah, so is Walmart down the road. Fucking no, yeah, wow, great, cool.
Yeah, I'm also. What is the big thing with baseball? Is it the caramel popcorn stuff?
Oh, Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, I hate a Cracker Jack.
Oh yeah.
I hate
just caramel corn. I think yeah.
Caramel
Cracker Jack specifically, and
I love caramel corn.
No. All right, I'm putting this in C, but we are also going to have to hold this here because there's a lot more of them.
Let me go ahead and real quick. Bugs Bunny F.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. We'll Bugs Bunny F back.
Whoa.
No debate.
All right. If you like the video, say it with your chest. Like and subscribe.
Hey, bye.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
Sayonara.